Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Nerd Bites Weekly Show. I am your host, DC, and joining me now for the fifth time is Jen, Cosplaybay. What's up, Jen?
Not much. How about you?
Oh, just been playing a lot of Diablo 4, which has been
Yeah.
fantastic, which we'll talk about tonight. There's a lot to talk about tonight.
Mhm.
Um, let's see, what else? I don't know. Just mostly Diablo 4.
Mhm.
I did watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse, which we'll talk about as well. But yeah, I'm feeling good tonight. I got in a workout earlier, and it was like a big workout.
Yeah.
I did some deadlifts and some shoulder press,
Yeah.
and yeah, I feel like every time I do like big heavy workouts, it just gives me energy the rest of the day. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's the exact opposite for me.
it's the opposite.
I feel like I just want to go to bed and like snuggle in and get all comfy after a workout. I'm like, oh, now it's time to sleep.
Well, I feel that. I understand. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have to work out after work because if I do it in the morning, then I'm just tired the rest of the day. And if I do it at night, then I can't fall asleep. So it's like right after work's when I have to do it.
Makes
Yeah. Humble brag, says Sal. What's up, Sal? Sal is now a moderator, graduated from VIP to moderator. Today I learned you can't be both. I tried to make him both, and he can't be.
That's
So
news to me too.
so yeah. And then let's see who else. Ketsoren's in the chat. Uh so
Hey,
everybody say hi to Ketsoren. Yee yee yee. So yeah, we have a ton to cover tonight. I don't know. What do you want to start with, Jen? You pick.
Lord, I don't know. We can start with the Apple VR because I feel like I don't know. I feel
You
like that's
you think that's the big subject?
for me it is, and
Really?
I don't. Well, and I say that because I'm not really into VR necessarily, so therefore I feel like I don't have a leg to stand on. But I feel like I want to see what the chat has to say as well as you
Okay.
about it. So I'm interested, I guess.
Okay. Well, Apple VR. It's called what's it called? It's called Apple
Vision
Vision
Pro.
Pro. So I'm not a VR guy personally. Like I've messed with the Oculus and stuff like that before, and like I had fun, but it feels like the novelty of it wears off pretty quickly for me.
Yes.
Uh, I enjoy myself for the most part, and I know there's games that are like apparently incredible, like Alex, Half Life Alex. I know that Skyrim's apparently pretty good VR. Like Beat Saber is apparently amazing, and then the Resident Evil game. But I don't know. I'd rather play with the controller in my hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah. Plus the price point. Let's
Yeah.
just get into it. So I'll bring it up here on screen
Mhm.
on Apple's official website, Vision Pro. Now the way that I understand it is there's a dial on the top here, and I think that's what this is right here, where you can
Uh-huh.
turn down and up the gradation from being able to see, past the screen, like into real life, and it shutting off real life completely, basically, if that makes sense.
I believe you are correct.
Yeah. So, which is actually pretty interesting tech. Like, I actually think it's a really good tech,
Hmm.
from what I've seen. Um, yeah, when you scroll, it just does stuff like this on the website. That's interesting. Um, so yeah, spatial computing. So it's showing like the gradation there where, it's just real life and it pulls up your apps on the screen,
Hmm.
which seems very much like Ready Player One, which is cool.
Yep. Yep. A lot
Uh,
like the intro.
yeah, but $3,500 price point, which is just Jesus Christ
It's
expensive.
pricey. Yep.
Like that's more than a high end PC.
Hmm. Yep.
Sal says, but can it run VR chat? That's the true question. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, for me, I don't think I'm gonna get it, but that's also because I don't. I've played Oculus or with the Oculus Rift for a bit, and I just feel like my attention span wasn't in it. It would only last like max up to 30 minutes and then be like, I'm too nauseous or I'm done. Like I can't.
You know, it
I
does.
don't-
I've heard a lot of people say it makes them motion sick, nauseous, and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It actually doesn't do that to me,
Oh,
which is cool, I guess. But again, I don't know. I'm old school. I want a controller in my hands.
oh, listen, I don't blame you at all.
Ketsoren
Easier.
says, I want to play VR with Outlast.
I agree.
Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, I get it. So it actually looks pretty futuristic. It honestly looks kind of like the Ready Player One headset.
Hmm.
But
I
where's the
wonder.
full haptic rig? You know, you got to get the suit and you got to
Mhm.
get the treadmill, and yeah.
I think the only bonus is that it is wireless. I think outside of the battery cord,
Yeah,
and it has like hand sensor tracking as well as like top notch, I guess retina or pupil tracking.
right.
So I think that's kind of cool, but I don't really know. Like I said, I'm not into the whole VR scene, but I am
Samesies.
interested to see what people have to say about it. Like once they get it, and because they'll pay the price for it, whether or not
Oh yeah,
Apple.
I'm very excited to see people use it and how it looks.
Hmm.
I, streaming will be interesting with that.
It sure will, absolutely.
Sal says it really just seems like a laptop for lazy people. I mean, you're not inherently wrong. See, there's that
That's
dial I was talking about
mm.
that you can turn down like the reality versus like the screen.
See, I like that.
Yeah. I
So
do like that too.
goggles.
All right, that's enough about the VR.
We've had it. We're done. We're done.
Oh yeah, I so Ketsorn mentioned that I set the Naruto headband redeeming for 1,000 bananas. I did update the some of the bananas things just so it doesn't get all spammy. God dang
Oh,
it, Sal, you you motherfucker.
he's like,
All right, Jen, which one, blue or black?
oh, let's do blue. Let's
Hmm,
stick with the blue. I'm feeling it today.
fucking. All right, I found it.
Love it. You need a pink one.
I mean, yeah, so I can be Sakura.
Yes.
Isn't hers red though?
Mhm.
She's just got the
Hers is
pink
red.
hair.
But
Who?
I mean, we could throw a pink wig on under it.
Yeah, there you
You look
go.
big
Yeah,
red band.
yeah, I can just cross dress. It is Pride Month, so
Be careful. We can't talk about that right now. Who knows? He might get arrested. God forbid. Love it. Look.
I couldn't hear a
You
word you
know
said. So hopefully you said something cool.
well, I talked about you getting arrested for cross dressing and then
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
all that fun stuff. No. Look. Oh.
Just look at it. All right, here we go. Let's see. Sal says it doesn't matter what color it is, she still sucks. I mean, yeah,
She wasn't the best written female character, I'll say.
that's for sure. Yeah, that's
I
for
feel like
sure.
Naruto wouldn't be Naruto without her for some reason. I feel like she added to the storyline somehow.
Yeah.
Some way.
Some way. I mean, she did get the powers of what's her face, Nade, so
Yes, that is true. They
which
had to go to
was
somebody.
impressive.
Mm.
Yeah. So our main topic of the night, I think we need to make the Summer Games Fest, so I'll save that for last because there was a lot to unpack
Hmm.
in that show. So let's talk about Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We both saw it.
Hmm.
I
I feel
saw
like
it.
I feel like I can't talk about it
Well,
because I'll ruin it for people.
well, we're not gonna give spoilies. No
Okay,
spoilies. So
no spoilers.
spoily free Spider-Verse talk.
That's right.
Who in the chat has seen it yet? Who hasn't? Who wants to see it? Shouts out. Well, right now we're talking about Across the Spider Verse, Bobby. What's up? And yes, we were talking about Sakura. So yeah. Ketsoren's seeing it tomorrow. Or wait, no. Sal's seeing it
Okay.
tomorrow. Ketsoren wants to see it.
Mhm. You should. You should.
Corinne says I have not seen it yet, but I need to.
Yes. That's good.
Bobby says bitch ass bitch. Uh, all right, so let's talk about it non spoily. So I, I loved it.
Hmm.
I think it was just as good as Into the Spider Verse. In some
Agree.
ways, I thought it was like story wise. I didn't think it was as good as the first one. I thought the first one had a lot more impactful story. Maybe part of that is because this isn't really a spoiler because they announced it a while ago. But there's going to be a second part of this movie, which is the third in the trilogy. And it's
Hmm.
supposed to come out spring next year, but I doubt it because they haven't even recorded voice lines for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and with the writer's strike, um, yeah, not looking great for a spring release date. But um, yeah, I thought animation wise, they pushed the bar even further. I
Hmm.
mean, I don't know how they do it. I really don't. It was just, yeah,
It's like the perfect combo of comic book and like stylized animation.
yeah.
I, I'm not sure if I dare compare it to this, but the Shrek movie, not Shrek, was it Puss in Boots, the most recent one, I
Oh, Puss
think?
in Boots. Yeah, it was apparently
Yeah.
amazing. I didn't see it, but
You should. It's pretty good. It's not too bad.
okay,
Um, but the fact that it was like stop motion combined with eh, like stylized animation. That's the best way I can describe it.
okay,
It
yeah.
was very, very well done.
For sure. Color palette was all up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
For obvious reasons that I won't get into because I don't want to spoil anything. Um, but yes, Ketsoren, I did cry. I teared up 3 times during the movie, which is not as many as I did during Into the Spider Verse. That was the first time I saw that. I probably cried like 8 times during that movie. Just seeing like my favorite characters come to life, Miles and Gwen, just was chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Um, and I during the most I teared up was actually at the very beginning of the movie because of who it follows and how much that hits home for me, and seeing it literally come, the pages of my one of my favorite comic books of all time come to life, like literally page for page, what I've read several times come on the big screen. That was just like a very touching moment for me.
Mhm.
So yeah, it is fan fucking tastic, and everyone needs to go see it in theaters or else.
I personally cried, but also I didn't have any like personal attachment to it.
Okay,
Listen, but it was a good movie. It was good.
well, you're also not a baby back bitch like me, so.
Well, I don't know about that. Sometimes I can be.
Karen says, honestly, I would be more surprised if you said you didn't cry, but good to know that I need to come prepared.
Yes.
Uh, Karen is a huge Spider-Man fan like myself. So, and Kit Soren is a huge Miles fan. So, yeah, 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 yeah. Spider folks. All right. Well, I don't have anything else to say about Across the Spider Verse, especially because it doesn't seem like many other people in the chat have seen it. So,
I feel bad because like I don't want to spoil it for anybody, and I'm really bad about spoiling things on accident. I don't want to like
yeah,
flip and let that balloon go.
I feel you. I feel you. Which is why I'm kind of stopping conversation. I'm
I
just saying,
know.
like, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. Go see it.
Yes.
It's
Yep.
another perfect movie home run.
Yes.
So yeah, yeah. I just want to briefly mention. So a couple games dropped last week: Diablo 4 and Street Fighter 6.
Yep.
I opened up the show talking about how much I played Diablo 4, and I do want to talk about that here in a little bit. But let's talk a little bit about Street Fighter 6. I haven't picked it up yet, but I do plan to. Um,
I haven't picked it up yet either. Just because I feel like it's another Tekken, release Dragon Ball,
yeah.
fighter game. And I have a hard time with this because I have a hard time button mashing and like
Uh,
finding interest in it for some unless I'm like invested in the character.
yeah.
Which Street Fighter. I was more of
Hey,
a Mortal Kombat person myself growing up, so
same.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, the reason I'm into fighting games at all is because of Mortal Kombat.
Mhm.
Ultimate MK3, I believe, was like the one that I played the most. It was always in arcades growing up, and I fell in love with fighting games and Mortal Kombat because of that. Speaking of
Mhm.
which, Summer Games Fest they released another gameplay trailer for Mortal Kombat 1, which god dang, oh, it looks so
Seen
good.
that. Let me look it up.
But I'm actually a Smash Bros player, but here and there I do like to pick up like I like Marvel versus Capcom, and
Yeah.
Street Fighter is the same style. So yeah, here and there I like to play some Street Fighter. So I really like Street Fighter 2. And I don't know, this one looks cool. It looks like it's got a neat little story mode, which apparently is like the worst part of the game, but whatever.
Oh. Oh.
uh, Sal says MK1 so hyped. Ketsoran says anytime I hear Street Fighter, I instantly think of Glass Animals' Tokyo Drifting song. It's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good song. Shouts out to Glass Animals.
Such a good band.
They're really fun. I think what's your favorite song by them?
I think is it Gooey? Is that?
I, yeah, maybe.
I think it's Gooey. I think that's the name of it.
Mm.
Let me see if I can. I believe I could be very wrong.
Ketsoran confirms Gooey.
Okay, yeah. Then then yes, it's
It's
Gooey.
just funny to me because GUI is like such a like it's an IT term with
Uh-huh.
GUI, graphical user interface.
Uh-huh.
So every time I hear that, I honestly just nerd out, and I'm like, oh, you're talking about
If it comes from me, it won't be.
yeah. Okay. Sal says is my favorite song by them. Hot Sugar. Okay. Hot Sugar is good. I really like Space Ghost. That's my favorite song by them.
Mm. It's a good. I feel like mix their music. They
Yeah.
have like the old funk style mixed with like new synth. I don't know.
Synthwave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Top fave
Mm.
band says Kitsoran. Yo. Karen. JK, fix my computer, please. Love you, mean it. Love you, mean it. So yeah, I plan to get Street Fighter 6. I may pick it up in a couple weeks. I'm playing the shit out of Diablo 4 though, because it is such a good game. It's so I need to beat it first. I've been taking my time with it. I'm a level 30 Necro Bone Spear.
Oh.
And like I'm nowhere near finishing the story because I just keep getting distracted by side missions and raids and dungeons. I keep doing all that, and God, it's so fun. Like it's the most fun I've had with a video game in such a long time.
Is it?
So
Right.
fun. Like you have to like grindy games, but
Mhm.
it's beautiful, and I just have fun just, you know, killing enemies and just grinding dungeons. Like it's just so much fun to me. I don't know.
Listen, I've heard good things about the game. So I bought it earlier today and it downloaded onto my PS. So I haven't played it yet,
Okay.
but I'm planning on it. I have heard things about the monsters that just randomly pop up at will.
Yeah.
Apparently become annoying to people or, become a bit of a pest, I guess, from time to time. But I
I
feel like
mean,
that's I
if you're a
feel like that's fun.
Diablo guy, I mean, if you're a Diablo person, like you're used to. I mean, even if you leave the world, like if you leave like go into town and come back, it'll generate monsters no matter what. Um,
Right.
it just the map is huge. It's so big. So like if you leave like an area and come back to the area, it'll respawn monsters.
Okay.
Which I don't have a problem with that. I mean, the whole point of the game is to grind anyway, so it's just EXP and gold you're gonna get by killing them. So who cares?
Yep.
Um, the one problem I do have with it, sort of, and it's not even really a problem. It's just more of a preference thing. There's level scaling, so like it's really good for early game, but as you get better gear and get a little higher level, it's kind of annoying that I mean there are some level locked areas that are just they're locked at that level, but most of the areas will scale to whatever level you are, like enemies and stuff like that. Which is kind
Okay.
of annoying because you want to test your metal and see like how good your character actually is by punching up a class. or
Right.
two, and there are some bosses you can do that with. And actually, the first time I ever died, I tried to go, I tried to solo a boss that was in an area, and I got riggedy wrecked. But I leveled up one level and I was able to take it out. So
Hey. Well, I've also heard that so the game kind of stinks if you are like a solo player. But like if you have friends to play with, it gets exponentially better.
well, I could see that because of all the raids and stuff, and
Mhm.
like they say that the after game plus is some of the best in like the franchise, and maybe maybe just in video games
Right.
right now anyway. Apparently that's like when the game actually really starts getting fun, and I'm like, well, I'm already having a blast, so if it's even more fun then I'm gonna be playing this game for years. So yeah, oh yeah, by the way, happy 6-9 everyone. Nice.
Oh, it is.
Nice.
Dang. I'm loving the chat right now.
Yeah, it's popping. Chat is
Cracking.
popping. Yeah, Ketsoran, the map is huge. It's ginormous. It rivals Skyrim. Actually, it might even be bigger than the Skyrim map, which is just nuts.
Did she play? We should all play.
I don't know. Are you playing Ketsoran? I didn't even know that.
Play it, play it.
I am pinning Bobby's message because it's hilarious. Yeah,
Oh,
Sal, Blizzard. So I think they kind of cheated this time around because they had the server slam that was open a couple weeks before actual launch, and then they had kind of like the soft release, which was like 5, 6 day early access for people who pre-ordered at the tier 2 level, which is just like a $10 extra thing, and you get some cosmetics. And I went ahead and did that because I wanted to play early, and honestly the horse looks like shit that you get by default, so I was happy to get a horse that didn't look like shit. um but yeah, seems like everything's been good. I haven't heard very many problems. I do know like a couple nights ago there was a guy that he had like maxed out Paragon Barb, and he was playing on hardcore, and he kicked him out of the server, and it like made him die. And in hardcore, if your character dies, you start over.
no.
Yeah, and it was gone. His character was gone. So hopefully
Oh,
they rectified that and gave the guy his stuff back, but
that hurts my
I don't
soul.
know. Yeah.
Dang.
I'd love to do a hardcore run though after I play through the main story, because yeah,
You should.
I'm playing on veteran, which uh is nice because you get a lot more gold. Like I'm at like half a mil right now on gold,
Mm.
which is pretty nuts.
Is there like a dumb toddler mode for me? I haven't looked.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's like a beginner mode or whatever
perfect.
that's
Yeah,
like
like a
easy peasy.
toddler. Perfect.
Yeah, toddler. They should call it toddler mode.
Love that. Playpen mode.
Another Dark Souls stream. I don't know. So I've been full disclosure. I've been slacking on a lot of things. I've got like 4 VODs I still got to put up from previous streams. So I need to work on that first, and then, um, yeah, I've been super busy. I don't know. Maybe we'll celebrate July, the month of July. I'll start streaming some Dark Souls. How about that? Does that sound good?
I'm excited. You have to
Yeah.
let me know what you
Okay. Will do. So yeah, that's my Diablo 4 experience so far. I am fucking loving it, and it's honestly it's like everything good about D2 remastered and Diablo 3.
do. Hmm.
Like you don't level up individual skills. Or no, you have a skill tree, so you level up those, but like your base stats are all
Hmm.
gear dependent. You don't level those up like one by one or whatever, or like, you know, allocate. It's all based on your gear, which I actually prefer. So,
Hmm.
well, I appreciate you, Bobby. I got your manga coming next week, buddy. Your Hell's Paradise. I appreciate Jen's background too. Shit's beautiful.
I don't know how I got it.
I don't either, and I want it. I
No
want.
idea. I just turned Discord on. It was like, here, try this new background. I was like, okay, cool.
Oh, Sal, bro, we playing, bro. Let me know. Text me. Let's hit that shit up. And we should stream it together. We should co-stream it too. That'd be baller. Uh, remember when mine was Wesley Snipes? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. When he streamed with me, it was Wesley Snipes.
Oh.
Hey Sal, let's go. All right. So yeah, the last half of the show. Let's unpack this Summer Games Fest. How's that sound?
Sounds good. You're gonna have to start though because I'm like I said, just got back from Copenhagen like 3 days ago.
Humble
I'm
brag.
I'm so out of it. So outside like the stuff that I've seen overseas and stuff, I'm like so like not here at all. So you're gonna have to like walk me through. So what is Summerfest?
So Summer Games Fest, honestly seems like the E3 replacement. It's kind of where every developer went to release their trailer and gameplay footage and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
Um, it's yeah. So there's just a ton of announcements for like release dates of games, gameplay trailers,
Okay.
debuts, stuff like that.
Okay, so it's just E3, like you said.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So Katsorin says she wants another Sal Salamander. Well, Sal, do you want to get in here? You want to jump in? You want to jump in the conversation? Talk some video games, some Summer Games Fest. If you do, we'll take a quick break and get you in here.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that, Sal? Huh? Do you? Do you? Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right. Let's take a quick break. 5 minute
Okay.
potty break, and we'll get Sal. We'll bring in the Sal. All right. BRB. Don't go anywhere.
Perfect. Yeah. Can you add him? I was gonna say, if not, I try. Okay, sounds good.
Hello. What is up? We'll do it live.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Hang on.
Yeah. I told a couple of buddies. No problem.
It says so. Katsorin's telling me I'm still in the voice chat.
Yeah, Jay, you can hear it on the stream.
Yeah.
And we back, and we got Sal, and I'm gonna make sure he shows up here. There we go. Let's drag you. Let's drag you over here.
It's me.
It's Sal, the
Yay!
salamander. Look at him, just being a salamander.
Yeah.
Let's put you down here. Okay, here you go. Actually, I'm just gonna cover up there. Perfect. Beautiful. Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. So let's talk Summer Games Fest. What do you say?
Hell yes. Is there a game that you started off with that like blew you away?
Well, let's bring it up here. So before before I bring it up, yeah, let me just say what blew me away. That's a good question. I think there's two games I was probably most surprised with that I'm most excited for. I don't think I really got blown away by anything, but maybe Mortal Kombat. That kind of blew me away a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah. But the two games I'm like really excited for that I saw was Sandland, which was totally out of left field. Which if you're unfamiliar with Sandland, it was a Shonen Jump manga back in the day, back in like the early 2000s from Akira Toriyama, who does Dragon Ball Z. And it never got an anime adaptation. It was only manga. And then all of a sudden there's a video game now for it.
Fuck yes.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. I thought it was its own thing. I didn't know it was one of his creations. Yeah. Because he does a lot of the art for the Dragon Quest games. That's what I thought it was initially.
Yeah, and he also did the art for Chrono Trigger.
Hell yeah.
Yep, which is one of the best games of all time. But yeah, there was that and the new Sonic game. Hell yes. Give me the roots of Sonic in 2D HD. Like, I love it. The fact you can play with friends too. I think that shit's awesome. So those are the two I'm most excited for, other than Mortal Kombat, of course. So
gotta go fast.
Fast. What about you? What blew you away?
Well, Alan Wake 2 is top of my list, so any more info on that was awesome. So we saw that. That was fucking sick. We saw Yakuza Like a Dragon Gaiden, so that's gonna be fucking awesome to know that they're going back to like the action RPG style rather than the turn-based that they are doing. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
I know this is like not a game, but I'm really interested to watch the Twisted Metal show that they like show. That looked pretty fucking cool.
Let's go.
Yeah. And then Warhammer Space Marines 2. That I cannot wait for that fucking game. And now that it's like 3-person co-op, that's so awesome to hear.
Yeah. All right, sweet. Also I failed to mention I'm kind of excited for the Prince of Persia game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That one I was not.
Hey,
like I want to like it, but like it's not. I don't even know what the fuck's going on, and it's like a side scroller now. But hey, it could be fucking the game of the year. So.
Well, it used to be a side scroller.
Yeah, the old OG one, but like, come on now, we had some cool ones with with the Sands of Time and whatnot.
Sands of Time was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just bring it up here. I think Kotaku had probably the best comprehensive guide to what was actually announced. So, Jen, what about you? Did you see anything from the show at all, or?
I was looking it up, and I saw that Nicolas Cage is being animated in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. That's it. That's the highlight.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay. Hell
yeah.
yeah.
That's fun.
That's it. I'm excited.
That was fun when they brought him on stage, and I was really worried because I was like, I don't know if you can give Nick Cage like a hot mic. Like, I don't know if he's gonna like just pop off with his like randomness, and he kind of did, but you know what? He was lovable.
He's a little bit of a loose cannon for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude sells like the dude like he sold like ancient artifacts just so he could buy comic books and stuff. So
he's a big nerd.
He's a huge nerd. I mean, his son is named Cal because of Superman.
Mm-hmm.
He changed his name to Luke Cage because of what was the character that he named as Johnny Cage, right?
After
or was it Luke Cage? I can't remember. He named his name was not like his last name was not Cage. His last name was something else, and he did it because he named it after a video game character or something. I can't remember, comic book character.
Oh, Johnny Cage?
Johnny Cage, yeah, that's what I said.
Well, there's two. There's the comic book Luke Cage, which I would assume you know about, but then there's Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat. So
right, I can't remember. Maybe it was Luke Cage. It's one of those. Anyway, Kotaku did a pretty cool comprehensive guide to everything announced. So yeah, you want to watch this Mortal Kombat trailer again because I
Yeah.
really do. I don't want a slideshow. I just want the trailer. Okay, I
Gotta
guess
hop
we
over
could
to
just
YouTube.
view it as yeah. Let's just do it. Let's do it live on YouTube. Mortal Kombat. It was this one, right? No. There we
Are
go.
you looking
It
at
was
the?
this.
Okay,
There we go. We
I'm
don't
in the
need
middle screen.
captions.
I don't know if that matters.
Nope, even better.
I am in Mortal Kombat. I'm the new playable character.
Look at Sal.
It looks good.
Good is not the word I'm looking for. It looks phenomenal.
I mean, like, did they do this motion capture? Is what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mocap.
Go before I
Okay.
put you
They've been doing that since 10, I think.
Okay.
Come on now. Sub-Zero's the goat.
Yeah. Well, what's crazy is like lore-wise, it's going back to like
today.
everything's changed. Like they were Ed Boon when he was on stage mentioned how Scorpion and Sub-Zero are brothers in this universe.
Yeah.
So that's Bi-Han. That's the first like bad Sub-Zero because the one we usually play in the rest of the games is the second brother.
Right.
So it's gonna be like crazy. I guess we see how Kenshi loses his eyes, I suppose. So because he's here with eyes.
Right. Bro, just super intense.
Yeah.
The subtlety of like the ribs cracking too. Bro, if your skull was that fractured though, I mean, come on, you'd already be dead.
Like, could you imagine seeing someone get beat up that hard? Just like, all right, you win, dude. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
How could you not love Liu Kang though for real?
Him being God Liu Kang makes absolute sense. It's been a long time coming. Like, he's been the OG winner of this whole universe.
Oh yeah.
Like, Raiden, like, was constantly fucking up since, like, 9, so, yeah.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
The background is so. I'm sorry. The background is so stunning.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I like how they've been doing this since the last one, too, but, like, how, like, there's, like, stuff happening in the background. Like, there's guys training and shit, and...
Right. Ket Soren says, all I see is Sal fucking shit up.
Hell yeah.
If your disease
Look, here's my
becomes
fatality.
vanished. I only want what's best for you.
Oh, Lena.
You're holding
Big
them
fan.
back. You're holding Katana and Melina back.
That's another storyline that's changing up. Because they're in Adonia now. They're not Shao Kahn's puppets.
Bro, I gotta get caught up. I'm gonna have to go back and play all the games.
Yeah. Well, as far as like the storyline goes, I mean, you can just start from 10 because like that's where they like started making a straight narrative.
Right. I got you. The assists are so cool too.
Yeah.
Good lord. Yeah.
Like the damage just. Looks a little too real. Okay.
Kung Lao is my go-to guy, so I'm hyped to see he still has those sexy ass finishers.
Yeah. This one, that's the most intense one though, from the trailer, is Raiden's. Classic. Oh my god, it looks so good, dudes.
Order now. You get Shao Kahn apparently. Sorry, Shang Tsung.
Yeah. All right, so here's the 2D Sonic I was talking about. Oh, man, it looks so good. Tell me this doesn't look fun. Whoops. Here we go. Sal's in this game too. That's crazy. You're a
Yeah.
celebrity.
I gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
I'm the 5th playable character.
It looks like he's literally just speeding past you over and over. Look how gorgeous this game looks.
That looks really good.
Did you ever play Generations or Colors?
I played one of them. I can't remember what. I think it was Generations. Yeah, it was Generations.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that's what it kind of reminds me of a little bit.
Yep.
Just because like
Just
you got
prettier.
the skies, yeah, you got the like side scrolly stuff, but then like it'll change
Yeah.
to more 3D.
But what I love about this is the teaming out with friends. Yeah, I think that's gonna be so much fun. Like, give me more co-op, man. I got kids now, so
I can play.
I need games they can play too. All right, you get the gist. I don't need to show any more of that.
Yeah, you do. Show everything I'm playing.
Looks so good. And then the Alan Wake 2
Let's go.
looks so good. It looks so good.
Yeah, I love the like the guns like system looks way cooler. Like there's a point where like she does like the under quick 3 shots. It was really cool.
Let's watch a trailer for that. All right, here we go. I know we talked about this when you came on the stream last time, Sal, but the fact that you're playing as the FBI as well is so freaking cool.
Yeah,
It
you're getting both sides of the mystery.
it just adds such a awesome, a whole other element to the game.
And when Sam Lake was on stage, he said that like you play as Saga, I guess her name is, and then Alan, and you can just switch between the two whenever you like. You can play through her the whole way through. You can play him you can like flip back and forth. So it's really cool that you can just change up the story that way.
Yeah, I wonder about Spider-Man if it's gonna be the same way, or if you're like locked into playing as Peter for part of it or Miles for part of it. I'm sure there's some of that, but I wonder how much you can jump back and forth.
I hope it's like GTA 5 where like you could drop in on Peter and he's just like sad because he's like can't pay his rent or something, and you go to Miles and he's like, yeah, I'm on a date.
Yep. I'm praying that like they're gonna have Gwen at the end of the game, and it's gonna tease like the third one where you can play as Gwen as well, because that would be dream come true for me.
Do you have any predictions on who's in the symbiote suit?
No, but I'm happy it's not Eddie Brock. Like, finally some change.
Yeah.
I mean, Flash was also Venom for a time, so maybe it's him.
Yeah, and like Web of Shadows, Wolverine that was really cool.
Yeah.
There goes the 3 taps she does. It's so sick.
Yep. I like how I mean, I know it's like a dev playing it, but the fact that they're like double checking to make sure it's actually dead is exactly how you should play this game. Man, looks so good. We're gonna be spoiled with games for the foreseeable future.
Oh, dude. This comes out in October, so does Spider-Man 2, right?
I
So
know. I mean, obviously Spider-Man takes priority for me, but Jesus,
yeah, empty your wallets, everybody.
I know. Yeah, boy.
Looks good.
So yeah, October 17th. So it comes out before Spider-Man.
Perfect.
I don't care anything about Fortnite. But about Transformers, didn't the Beast Wars movie come out this weekend?
Yeah, it's coming out this weekend, yeah.
I do want to see that.
I was watching a video on the guy who voices Optimus Prime, and apparently his brother talked that way, and that's who he's channeling.
That's hilarious. This game's like Stardew Valley, but with an RPG on top. I just don't care about farm games anymore. I like Stardew Valley is like as good as as good as it gets, and like I don't think anything can top that.
Oh, my girlfriend got so pissed when they're like classics, like Stardew Valley. She's like, classics? What about Harvest Moon?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Final Fantasy, I know you're excited about, but bleh.
Yeah. Well, 7's whatever, but fucking 16.
Yeah. What were we saying, Jen?
I was gonna say I think we're getting like an updated Harvest Moon 1 with
Are
like
we?
new options available, but it's the same game, both updated. Blah blah blah.
Let's see what
Like,
IGN has,
graphics and stuff, I think.
because there was more
But-
announced
Nice.
than this.
Mm-hmm. I saw that. I don't know if you guys are interested in this, but Honkai Star Rail is getting a PS version soon.
Yeah.
That was-
So I downloaded that for mobile, and I played the tutorial, and I never touched it again.
Okay.
I don't
And
know.
that is
The gotcha games.
yes,
Yeah.
I'm big into that, so that's my territory.
You're a
Oh, yeah.
gotcha type.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I'm a cheap gotcha player. I like to push my luck as far as it'll go.
Marvel Snap's
it-
turning into a gotcha game, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been playing that a lot. There, so you're talking about Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
Don't care about that. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Star Trek Infinite. Oh, John Carpenter.
Yeah, this looks weird. Turn it down, Jesus Christ. Also,
We
let's
gotta
up
be
that
ready.
bass. Sal, you're in this game too? Holy shit!
Oh my god. I tell you guys, I'm busy.
Getting the big bucks.
Ruby.
I'm the new Troy Baker. I'm in every game.
God, he's so talented. You know, he was at Lexicon one year. Troy Baker was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and his line was so long that no way you could touch his line. Like every
Yeah.
season. Jen, were you there that year?
What year was that?
It's whenever they had it on Rup Core for the first time.
Oh, I don't think so.
What a loser. I'm just
No,
kidding.
I'm a loser. Talk down to me. No, I'm kidding.
Tell me this doesn't look amazing.
It does. It's really good. So detailed.
I wonder if like the vehicle like is like a must because they're very much just they can switch between different ones.
Right. Speaking of vehicles, very important for this game.
Your Sandland.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, this is the most shocking thing ever. I had no idea that this was in the works.
And you said it was in Shonen Jump?
Yes.
How long? Because I don't remember that for
This
some
is
reason.
back in like the early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
I actually I have a copy. I have a couple copies downstairs of old Jump magazines, and they're in that. So I'll send you a picture.
Yes, I need it. Because I used to subscribe to Shonen Jump for the Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, actually, one of my issues has Yu Yu Hakusho in it. So this is like Borderlands-esque, but with vehicles.
Dystopian, I'm getting a vibe.
The music is louder than God. Maybe turn that down. I mean, doesn't this look fun?
Katsurin, I agree. He does hit the best here, for sure. And who was that?
That was Karen.
Okay, Karen. Sorry.
And then this one, holy shit! How are they not getting copyright infringements from Pokemon? From Nintendo?
Yeah, like
Is it
isn't that just
Power?
straight up Pokemon?
It's Pokemon, but with guns. Like literally, that's it. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
Like they even look like Pokemon that already exist. Like those look like Finnegans. That looks like the Buzz or whatever. You use Pokeballs basically. Those look like Eevees. Those look like Wooloos.
Yep. I'm feeling a lawsuit in the mist somehow.
Dude, I mean, come on.
Someday.
The sad thing is, though, I'll probably play it.
I'll probably get my money. That was
You're
like
like-
Totoro and Pikachu.
Yeah,
You're like, how dare they?
that looks,
Credit card. Approved.
those look like Leafeons.
Yep. They're getting a double like infringement for sure from Ghibli,
Yes.
or Ghibli and Nintendo.
That's like what's it called? Yeah. This looks terrible. This looks absolutely terrible. I'm not even gonna play it.
Oh, the Lord of the Rings. They lost their whole like leg to stand on with that Gollum game, right? So
Yeah. But this just looks terrible, so yeah. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. I never played Vampire, but
Empire was cool. This one, I don't know. We'll see. This
Yeah.
isn't on the top of the list, but
yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fun.
Baldur's Gate 3. I'll probably play it. Hey, let's watch this trailer. Not a video game, as we said, but it is
This is gonna be fun.
it's a TV show or a movie?
It's a TV show,
Swung a
Which
little
is
wide
I think.
there.
Twisted Metal series.
There we go.
I'm more of a Hawaiian.
Who plays Sweet Tooth? I can't remember.
Well, Will Arnett's the one who's voicing him, but I don't know who's under
Okay.
the mask.
Good old Anthony Mackie.
Is there a storyline to the Twisted Metal games? I mean, I never really remember.
I don't either. I played them a lot as a kid, but we just were playing with friends and blowing each other up. So
Yeah, I just remember Sweet Tooth, and then the guy who was like put his hands in like he was the vehicle, and just one big wheel. That was it.
spoilers? What do you mean spoilers? Oh, Sal's under the mask. Oh no.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Like it when the beat go. Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show?
This is legit funny.
Love the silver
Yeah.
God. And don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
There's a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Nice pipes, dude, I have to say. That high note, it's perfect.
A word?
Is it on
Can I
Peacock?
go? I got some more beef.
That's annoying. I don't have Peacock.
Yeah.
Of course I am.
Well, Goose is gonna have a month subscription once this show finishes.
Can I leave after
Yeah,
the show?
that's what I'll do too. All right, so yeah, this looks fun. Looks very fun. I'm excited to see like what it actually looks like with like the cars and stuff too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Don't care about Call of Duty. Sorry,
What?
dude. I just do not care about Call of Duty. Path of Exile 2. I mean, okay.
I missed the hype on this one. I'm sure it looks fun, but
Yeah, I missed it too. This is interesting.
Mhm.
Liza P. It's a Pinocchio game. That's
Yeah.
basically like a Souls game.
yeah, the demo's out right now. I played some last night.
How is it?
It's pretty cool. It's very pretty. I'm interested to play it full and see what the story is. But yeah.
Aw.
Neat concept. It's kind of like Alice in Borderland or whatever.
You know, it's funny. They had another game that like came out right before this one did. That's all about the French Revolution, but like dolls and shit. It's basically this game.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
curious to see like how that plays versus this one.
French
So,
Revolution, by the way. If you're into history at all, crazy, crazy.
yeah.
I listened to this podcast called Revolutions, actually. And this guy goes through all the big revolutions that happened all throughout history, dating back to the earliest recorded, and it's a lot of fun. You should listen to it.
The French Revolution, the American Revolution, Dance Revolution.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my goodness.
DDR is the biggest one. No, I don't think this was a mistake that they had Henry Cavill's Witcher season 3 next to Warhammer 40K because he is a Warhammer player.
He's a huge Warhammer.
Did you see that? Like he bought dolls for everybody, or not? Sorry, not dolls, but figurines for everybody on
Yeah.
like staff.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's watch Nick Cage be Nick Cage.
There's
here it
nothing
is.
more powerful than imagination.
I've never played Dead by
It can
Daylight.
shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you
I
may
don't
think
it
you
personally,
know.
but I also like teamwork.
It does make the dream work.
And yes, it does.
Yay, Nicolas Cage.
Animated.
Yay!
I don't know
It's so-
anything about this. I've never played the first one.
Oh, that's a pretty cool game. I watched somebody play it. It's like a side scrolly, like make your decisions for your kingdom type stuff.
Witchfire? I don't know about this one either. I missed this trailer for some reason. Or wait, no, I didn't. This looks okay. We can skip to like here, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not anything we haven't seen before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Remnant 2, never played the
Yes.
first one, so
Oh, it's so fun.
this
I
looks
think you'd
cool.
like it.
Yeah, it looks fun. Neat. Immortals of Avium.
What? Who cares?
Mm-hmm. Under the Waves. I don't know what the hell this is either. Oh, look, it's your Honkai rail. Honkai
You can play it on
Star Rail.
PS5 now.
Yeah, free to
That's
play
what-
until it isn't.
Well, it's always free to play. It just, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
just, they don't give you good shit to play with.
yeah, exactly.
It's free to pay. That's what it is.
Yep. Throne and Liberty. Party animals also look like Pokemon. What is this?
Party Animals. Is that the game where you like, it's like a
Hey, this is not.
It's like Gang Beasts.
puzzle? Is it puzzle games? But you
No.
do-
No, you just like get together and beat the shit out of each other and try to throw each other out of the ring. There's a game called The Gang Beast that's been out forever, and this is just that, but with animals.
Nice.
Okay.
It's pretty fun.
The Spider-Man 2 release date was when? October 20th. That's right. So,
hmm
so excited, guys. There's a lot to look forward to. A1 on my list is Spider-Man 2, of course. And then it's probably, might be Alan Wake 2. Maybe,
Nice.
maybe Mortal Kombat. That's really close. It's really far up there too. So, what about you, Jan? Anything you're looking forward to on that list?
I agree with you. Mortal Kombat's definitely on my list. I'm a big Melina fan, so
Nice.
play as her.
Have you ever
but,
cosplayed as her?
So I did have a cosplay in the works for Cincinnati, like 2018, something like that,
Okay.
CincyCon.
Yeah.
But I got to the Airbnb and just things didn't pan out, so I didn't end up going. But
Ah.
I need to wear her sometime, so I do have her in the closet. So I have to whip her out.
Hey, it's
Maybe
Pride
for
Month. Get her
Tokyo.
out.
Yes, maybe for Tokyo I'll pop her out because she's a very hot-weathered, easygoing cosplay for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm excited for that. And then, like I said, Honkai Star Rail because I don't play on the phone or anything.
Oh, okay.
PS5. But yeah, outside of that, and then like a few other games, want to like download too, Diablo 4 and stuff, but nothing. Yeah.
Real quick in chat, Karen says DDR should make a comeback. I agree 100%. I never understood why it died. I love DDR. I was fucking terrible at it, but I thought it was incredible. I used to play on the pads all the time. We used to take it to school, and yeah. I love them in arcades too. I actually set a high score once in an arcade for a song in DDR. Fun fact. I can't remember which song. I think it was Speed Over Beethoven.
Such a good one.
Yeah. And then Ketsoren says, Jen, how much money would it cost for you to visit a cemetery at 10:30? I think she's saying from 10:30. Oh, at 10:30 at 12 a.m.
$2.
$2.
I'm cheap.
Okay. And she also asked Sal, have you ever considered the creepy dolls look back at you?
What creepy dolls? What are we talking about?
She said, have you ever considered the creepy dolls look back at you? I don't know.
The creepy dolls? I
The
mean,
creepy dolls.
I suppose so. They can look all they want.
Okay.
They just can't move. That's all. That's my rule.
All right. And Sal, what about you? I know Mortal Kombat's and Alan Wake are up there for you as well, but what else are you looking forward to?
Spider-Man, of course. I think we're all pretty much on board on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Like a Dragon. I'm a huge Yakuza fan.
You've said that.
Those games are awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should try them out, but there's not enough time in the day, bro.
Yeah, those are long games, but they are fantastic.
Yeah.
But this is a fun fact on the Yakuza real quick. The main guy who wrote them all, he's gone now, so this is the first time we're gonna see what it's like without him. So.
Oh wow. Okay. Gotcha. Could be not great.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Real quick, Jen, are you going to PopCon next weekend? Louisville PopCon.
Be there. I'm not going to another con until Kintokyo, which I think is in late this month, I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but
I might check that one out.
I won't be there.
I'd say you're not, yeah. I am covering Louisville PopCon. Bobby was in the chat earlier. He's also going to be covering it under Page and Panel, who is a part of the Nerd Want Network. So we're both going to be covering it under the guise of the Nerd Want Network. It's the first time the PopCon has come to Louisville, so we want it to succeed. So everyone go check it out. If you're in the Kentucky area at all, go to Louisville PopCon next weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3-day show at the Louisville Expo Center. So, yeah, Nerd Want Network. That's right. Shouts out. All right. Well, Jen, thank you for coming on for a 5th time. I know this won't be the last time we see you. Sal, thanks for hopping in last second and just talking about video games with us. It was a lot of fun.
Thanks for inviting.
We're going to be playing Diablo soon, hopefully.
Hell yeah.
And then hopefully be streaming it together too. That'll be a lot of fun.
Gabagool.
I'm down.
Anything anybody else wants to say before we close it out? No? Chat? Anybody?
I burped, but it didn't pick up.
Aw. Well, Jen, why don't you take us out?
no.
So wait. Kitsorin has something to say. Okay,
Yes.
What do you have to say, Kitsorin?
God.
We're waiting.
Type faster.
Take your time.
Gabagool.
Gabagool. That's what you wanted to say? You motherfucker. Anyway. Jen, do you know how to take us out?
Yes. Until next time, stay nerdy.
Hey, all right.
Hey.
Bye, everybody.